Congratulations, graduates. My name is Javi Borges, class of 1997 and chair of the Florida State University Alumni Association's National Board of Directors. I want to congratulate each of you on this wonderful accomplishment today. It is a profound honor to stand before you as the first Hispanic chair of the Alumni Association's National Board. To graduate from FSU is an immense achievement, and your degree will take you places you cannot imagine. Today, as you turn your tassel, you mark an incredible milestone in your life, and you become part of the FSU family of more than 409,000 living alumni worldwide. Your chapter as a student may be ending, but you're all Seminoles forever. Our community of alumni is ready to support you in your next chapter. I encourage you to plug into this lifetime resource and stay connected by joining a local Seminole club in your town, or perhaps getting involved in one of our 9 affinity networks, like the Young Alumni Network or the Hispanic Latin Alumni Network. FSU Connect, a digital platform that can be used anywhere, will be another valuable resource for you to lean on the advice and experience of fellow alumni. All you have to do is ask a question. As graduates, you are all part of the FSU Alumni Association automatically. Take advantage of programs like FSU Connect, resources at the FSU Career Center, networking opportunities, mentorship programs, travel benefits, events, and more. You can learn all about these opportunities at alumni.fsu.edu. Wherever your adventure takes you, your alumni family is rooting for you and are here to support you. Congratulations, and as always, go Noles. Felicidades, graduados. Mi nombre es Javi Borges, de la clase de 1997 y presidente de la Junta Nacional de Directores de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de Florida State University. Quiero felicitar a cada uno de ustedes por su éxito y este maravilloso logro de hoy. Es un honor profundo ser el primer presidente hispano de la Junta Nacional de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos. Graduarse de FSU es un logro inmenso y su título los llevará a lugares que no se pueden imaginar. Hoy, a mover la borla de su gorra, marcan un momento increíble en sus vidas y se conviertan en parte de la familia de FSU, que cuenta con más de 409,000 exalumnos vivos en todo el mundo. Su capítulo como estudiante se está terminando, pero ustedes son seminoles para siempre. Nuestra comunidad de antiguos alumnos están listos para apoyarlos en su próximo capítulo. Les animo a conectarse con este recurso de por vida y mantenerse en contacto, uniéndose con un club local de seminoles en su ciudad o quizás participando en una de nuestras 9 redes de afinidad, como la red de jóvenes exalumnos o la red de exalumnos hispanos latinos. FSU Connect, una plataforma digital que se puede usar en cualquier lugar, será otro recurso bueno para que se apoyen en los consejos y experiencias de otros exalumnos. Nada más que tiene que hacer una pregunta. Como graduados, todos ustedes son automáticamente miembros de la Asociación de Antiguos Alumnos de FSU. Aprovechen programas como FSU Connect, recursos en el Centro de Carreras de FSU, oportunidades de networking, programas de mentoría, beneficios de viajes, eventos y más. Pueden aprender todo sobre estas oportunidades en alumni.fsu.edu, donde quiera que los lleve sus aventuras. Su familia de exalumnos estamos aquí apoyándolos y aquí para ayudarlos. Felicidades de nuevo y como siempre, vamos Seminoles.
Giantamo, I'm Kyle Doney, a member of the Seminole Tribe of Florida and a fellow Florida State University alum. Congratulations on your graduation from Florida State. As Florida State University graduates, you have the distinct honor of being known as a Florida State Seminole. You also have a responsibility to represent yourself, FSU, and the Seminole Tribe of Florida with respect and honor. As you begin the next phase of your life, be sure to take the unconquered spirit of the Seminole Tribe of Florida with you, and make a commitment to support the tribe and other indigenous peoples. I encourage you to find the opportunities to visit the Seminole Tribe of Florida reservations through events like the Brighton Field Day or the Seminole Tribal Fair, or visit the Atatiki Museum in Big Cypress. Again, congratulations on your amazing accomplishment in Shinabish.
Yeah, it's on the logo. It's a restaurant. Yeah, dude, that's like so react. up, Harry? Try to lift Harry one more time.
Of course.
Why can't I?
Harry.
Harry.
Harry the platypus. Chapter 5,000. Graduation in the
Thanks for watching. Disney Channel. Up for what?
Huh?
Yeah, Disney Channel. Like when they dropped, had to be there. Jordan, I should have said that to you every time you asked me what Dr. Flag said in class.
But
Why are you on Demon Time? Why are you on Demon Time? I'm not.
what class? Oh, you talking about
Because like you would sit there and like Dr. Flag would say something
There's
and
such
code
a
would give me. Bro, I like can't hear. I literally just don't understand what he's saying, bro. It's like in charge of like. I like it.
what?
I like it. Before I was like, now I'm like,
Which one?
Harry.
Oh, I love that one.
Platypus. I've never played that arrangement. I played the brass one. I like it. I like it.
I've only played this arrangement.
You should look at the brass one. I would consider doing that if there was a larger piece, which there probably is, and that's probably just an excerpt. I would consider doing it. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's just very like harmonically pleasing.
Yes.
Those chords, those big block chords. The middle section's kind of weird. That little
It's got
spacey.
Oh yeah, it's got spaciness to it. Like it's like.
It's cool, but it's kind of a weird changing vibe.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of ran out of like ideas for a B section and just kind of like, I hosted this.
I think what's really cool is the hemiola he puts in that B section,
Yeah.
which I caught at that time. I was like, oh, I could do because Pulse does the same thing. Be-da-da-do, be-da-da-do, be-da-da-da, conducted in 2, and then the last second go in 3. I like that because Pulse does the same thing. He's got that growing
Might be onto
section,
something
it's
here.
growing in the first beat, and then you go back to the slow beat. It's big composition. I mean,
It's really good. I love the harmonies. We're not changing keys in the middle. That's the most easiest way to add more time to a piece of music that you're writing, to just change the key and do the melody again.
I think for the last times we bring out some of that musician. And then back into the tempo. Yeah. Gaining some riz now.
Going.
Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. Please be seated. I'm Mark Ziegler from the School of Communication, and we are very happy to have you with us. The ceremony will begin in a couple of minutes. We have two requests. First, when the time comes, please stand for the processional, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the recessional. Our second request is that, except for the times when I've asked you to stand, please remain seated throughout the ceremony. Graduates must remain until all degrees have been granted and the recessional is over. If you leave after your graduate has received a degree, it may interfere with others in the audience who are here to see their graduates. During the conferral of degrees, a professional photographer will photograph each graduate walking across the stage. You will receive proofs of the pictures, but there is no obligation to buy them. And finally, we ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. Thank you, and again, we are glad to have you with us.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good afternoon. I'm Richard McCullough, President of Florida State University. I welcome you all to this commencement. Commencement is one of the happiest days in the life of a university, a celebration of the achievement of the students, celebration by the families of your achievements, and for the faculty and staff and friends and families and everyone that helped you to reach this milestone. It's just a very proud moment for all of us, and we're so happy to be here to share it with you today. Now please stand for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so broadly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming on the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Color Guard, you are dismissed. Thank you. The audience may now be seated. I want to extend my sincere appreciation to our guests from the Seminole Tribe of Florida for serving as the Color Guard for our ceremony today. Thank you, Lieutenant Taylor Frank and Lieutenant Michael Dolnick from the Seminole Tribe of Florida Fire, Rescue, and Police Department. Florida State University respects its unique and collaborative friendship with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. The university and the tribe are partners who work side by side toward the respectful use of their name, imagery, and symbols. Seminole history is Florida history, and everyone in the FSU community is responsible for maintaining this lasting partnership. Thank you to our wonderful commencement brass from the College of Music conducted by Caleb Miller. I'd like to thank Ms. Caitlin Equier for singing the national anthem. Caitlin is pursuing a doctorate in vocal performance. And after graduation, she plans to pursue a career in teaching voice and opera performance. Thank you, Caitlin. I also want to thank Chief Warrant Officer Charles Gamelch, a former Apache helicopter pilot in the United States Army. Charles served 8 years with multiple deployments overseas, and here at Florida State, he continued his leadership as treasurer of the Veterans Student Union. Graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Finance, he's pursuing a future in the aerospace industry. Thank you, Charles. Now let's take a moment to remember the students who are no longer with us. We cherish the memory, of our time together and the impacts they made on our campus and our community. To the family and friends of those we have lost, we offer our deepest condolences. Please take a moment to reflect on those who cannot be here with us. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Jim Clark. Provost Clark serves as Chief Academic Officer overseeing all colleges, centers, and institutes. Jim is a visionary leader who works tirelessly to advance the academic mission of Florida State University. Please join me in welcoming Provost Jim Clark.
Thank you, President McCullough. We are assembled this afternoon to pay tribute to our graduates who have worked hard to earn their degrees and who will today embark on new journeys. On behalf of this university and this assembly, I congratulate you and wish you great success. I would like to take a moment to reflect on your remarkable academic achievements. If you are graduating today as a member of the Presidential Scholars Program, the Garnet and Gold Scholars Society, or Phi Beta Kappa or Phi Kappa Phi Honor Societies, would you please stand so that we can applaud your accomplishments? In addition to their extensive leadership and campus engagement, I want to recognize the following students for their academic success. If you are graduating today with either honors in your major or completion of the University Honors Program, or if you are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or with a perfect 4.0 GPA, would you please stand so that we can applaud your persistent dedication to academic success? Thank you. FSU distinguishes our graduating veterans, active duty personnel, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition of their service to our country. If you are among that elite group, would you please stand so that we can thank you for your service to our nation? Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. I now welcome our incoming student body president, Mr. Ian Siebert, to deliver a word of welcome.
Thank you, Provost Clark. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ian Siebert, and I have the great honor of serving as FSU's student body president. First and foremost, to the graduating class of spring of 2026, congratulations. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work and finally reaping the rewards of your commitment to success. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate the families, friends, faculties, and staff that are here today or tuning in online to support our graduates. It truly takes a village. And on behalf of the students of Florida State University, we couldn't be more appreciative of your love, your time, and your energy you've poured into our continued success. To our first generation college graduates, if you're the first in your family to earn a four-year degree, would you please rise? Congratulations. Your determination has inspired all of us. I know today can bring a variety of thoughts and emotions for all of us sitting here. Excitement, pride, maybe a little bit of uncertainty of what's going to come next. Or you're just hungover. There's a reason the College of Business ceremony is not the one at 9 a.m. But regardless of how little or how much uncertainty you have and what tomorrow holds, you can be sure there will be challenges and tests to come. Your character will be tested, and your self-belief will be questioned. That is the simple truth. But I'm here today to tell you that no matter the difficulties you face or the obstacles that you occur, you can overcome them. And here's a few reasons why. First, regardless of any college ranking platform, you're about to be a graduate of the greatest university in the country. We are amidst a very promising time here at FSU, and our momentum is not going unnoticed. We are making waves around the country within all industries: health, business, science, engineering, research, innovation, music, and more. I am confident that you will carry that momentum into wherever you end up next. There is no better time to be a graduate of this preeminent university. Second, there has been instilled in you a unique value, whether you're aware of it or not. The moment 4 years ago when you decided to become a Knoll, or 5 years for those fifth years out there. A word that has been sewn and etched into the very fabric of every student here: unconquered. Over the past few years, you've been confronted head-on with uniquely different challenges. To start, you entered college not long after a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. And when you were here, things were not often easy. You faced multiple hurricanes, snowstorms, and challenges around campus, whether in the classroom, in your involvements, or simply trying to figure out who you are. None of those things are simple feats, but one thing is for sure: you remained unconquered. As you step beyond campus, keep that with you. Tough moments will come, plans will change, and things will not always go your way, but perseverance will set you apart. And when people ask how you keep going, how you stay level-headed, how you push through setbacks, you can tell them, I learned that at Florida State University. Lastly, look around. These are the people that you will take on life with. Knolls are more than just your network, they are your family. These are the people that also went through getting snubbed from the college football playoff, yet still showed up and won every single tailgate, just like you. You are now in this together. Uplift each other, inspire each other. Remember, life is hard sometimes, but you are not in it alone. And know that you will have a family of the greatest university in the world. So as you all leave Florida State University, keep these things in mind. Carry our momentum forward. Harness that unconquered spirit. And remember, you are not alone, and you have an entire university cheering you on. If you do these things, I am confident that no matter what life throws at you, you will overcome them and be stronger for it. Because that is what it means to be a Seminole. Congratulations, class of 2026, and go Noles.
Thank you, Ian. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our commencement speaker, Lieutenant General Sean Farrell. Lieutenant General Farrell is a graduate of Florida State University. He earned his bachelor's degree in political science in 1990 and was commissioned through the Reserve Officer Training Corps. He spent more than 3 decades serving our country in the United States Air Force, including some of the most demanding and complex roles in special operations. Currently serves as Deputy Commanding Officer for U.S. Special Operations Command, where he helps to ensure the readiness of joint forces and supports operations around the world. Command pilot with more than 3,500 flight hours, he has flown a wide range of aircraft and commanded at every level: squadron, group, and wing. Leading airmen into missions that require precision, discipline, and trust. Over the course of his career, he's also held key leadership roles at the Pentagon and across the defense community, helping shape strategy, managing resources, and supporting critical operations. His career reflects a deep commitment to service and leadership, the responsibility of leading in moments that truly matter. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Lieutenant General Sean Farrell.
Graduates, faculty, family, and friends, good afternoon. I want to thank Florida State University's President McCullough and the Board of Trustees for the opportunity and privilege to speak today. It's amazing to be back. Undergraduates, faculty, parents, and relatives, please join me in congratulating the Florida State University College of Business Class of 2026. Well done, Seminoles. To the graduating class, I was one of you once, sitting down in this auditorium alongside the class of 1990, with a political science degree at the ready, waiting for the future and what it had to offer. I had the confidence and optimism that is uniquely shared by the young, but maybe like you, I was unsure that my degree and time in college had prepared me for what I was about to face in the years to come. I'm here to tell you why I think you're ready and give you a few insights to consider based upon my experience. I followed graduation with the commission in the Air Force and a ticket to flight school. I endured, at times struggled, and sometimes excelled in my military training and operations. Within a group of focused overachievers, I found my personal achievement was not the ultimate objective, but it was my contribution to the success of the team where my true value resided. Life's curveballs and hard lessons, forged both in training and combat, helped define my approach. There is no shortcut to success, but there is a well-worn path. My tactical competence, whether it was navigation, gunnery, in-flight refueling, or understanding my role in supporting the troops on the ground for my gunship, was methodical and precise, but almost never linear. I had to accept my shortcomings and attempt to overcome. My leadership maturation proved equally challenging, as there are often no easy answers. I quickly learned that to successfully lead others, you must first be able to lead yourself. A wise mentor told me, do the right thing and do it right. If forced between the two, always strive to do the right thing. With humility, I often adjusted my goals, guided by teammates, leaders, and friends. And over the years, I found myself in the four corners of the world, with the difference between an adventure and tragedy often left in the hands of others or fate. It has truly been my honor to be part of both the United States Air Force and United States Special Operations Command. And through this lived experience, I found some enduring truths. The power of a person's word, the value of holding others and myself accountable, the sublime feeling of being a member of a high-performing team, and the pure satisfaction of attaching my actions to something greater than myself. To this last point, I cannot think of one meaningful thing that I've accomplished in my life that I've done alone. As I approach the end of my first chosen career, knowing the thrill of the ride, I'd trade places with any of you and do it all again, mistakes included. But for you, that's not a fair offer, for it's not the destination that gives us meaning. It is the journey. Today marks a milestone for you that is both an ending and a beginning. You arrive here having completed a rigorous academic journey, but more importantly, you leave with something far more enduring than a diploma. You leave with a way of thinking. Your academic experience has trained you to observe carefully, to question assumptions, to weigh evidence, and to think critically. These are not just classroom skills, they are life skills. They are the tools that will help you navigate uncertainty, challenge misinformation, support unpopular but righteous positions, and make thoughtful decisions in a world that often rewards speed over reflection. Long after you've forgotten specific lectures or exams, these habits of mind and action, viris, artes, mores, strength, skill, character, enshrined in our institution's motto, will remain, guiding you and setting you apart. But education was never just about individual achievement. It was shaped within a community, this magnificent institution of higher learning, Florida State University. One united by a shared purpose to cultivate thinkers, leaders, and contributors to society. Look around you. These are the people who challenged you, supported you, and grew alongside you. Together, you form something larger than yourselves. As you step forward, that shared purpose continues, even as your paths diverge. Some of you will become entrepreneurs, building something from nothing. Others will lead organizations, and others will pursue paths not fully imagined. Whatever direction you choose, know this: fulfillment rarely comes from the title you hold. My professional and personal satisfaction has never come from each of the promotions or positions I've attained in my 35 years of service. I'm certain that you will find that true satisfaction comes from aligning your work with your values. If you are fortunate, you will find communities, companies, and institutions that resonate with you most. And when you find that, commit deeply, and then strive for mastery in whatever role you pursue. Mastery is not about perfection, it's about dedication, curiosity, and the willingness to improve day after day. Mastery requires that you carry with you the mindset of a lifelong student. Your education does not end today, it evolves. The world will continue to teach you. Learn from the success of others. They can inspire and guide you. But even more importantly, learn from your own failures. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. It is where resilience is forged, where growth happens. This growth requires grit, the determination to keep going when things don't go as planned. The good news is that resilience is not something you either have or don't have. It is a skill, and with each setback you face, each challenge you overcome, builds your capacity to endure and to succeed. Today marks a shift between the past and the future. These transitions are easy to overlook. We rush past them, eager for what's next. But I urge you, take this in, you've earned it. Each transition, whether chosen or unexpected, offers a chance to grow, to redefine yourself, and to begin again. Finally, as you move through the cycle of effort, achievement, failure, learning, and success, remember another essential ingredient to a meaningful life: self-determination. The ability to shape your own path, to make your own choices on your own terms. This idea, the pursuit of happiness, was long ago recognized by our great nation's founders as fundamental to the human experience. Happiness is not something you actively pursue. It is with intention and effort and reflection. I challenge you to seize your own future with enthusiasm. I'm confident that you will. So as you leave here today, think critically, seek purpose, commit yourself to lifelong learning and become a master. Cultivate your resilience and define and embrace your own path. If you follow this, you will not only find success, you will find satisfaction, meaning, and a life well lived. Congratulations, class of 2026. Your journey is just beginning. Thank you very much, and go Noles.
Thank you, Lieutenant General Farrell. Now for the main event, the conferral of degrees. We will confer the academic degrees of masters and specialists, and for that I will recognize our Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Stephen McDowell.
Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor, on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University, to present the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified, whether master's or specialists. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now that the master's and specialist degrees have been conferred, will the recipients please come forward to be recognized?
I want to remind our graduates to bring your yellow name cards to the stage when you come forward. We ask you respectfully to not leave early, but if you must, please remember to do so quickly and quietly so that others are able to see their graduates walk without interruption. Will Dean Michael Hartline of the Herbert Wertheim College of Business please come forward? Caden Abbas. Jake Abohissen. Riley Nicole Andrews. Adam Antonio. Erica Austin. Julia Barron. Matthew Beskel. Travis Savalas Baton. Amanda Maywood Falvey. Nathan Albert Bennett. Jackson Biggie. Allison Coral Blaze. Evan Joseph Bondi. David Allen Booth. Daniel Barenius. Ian Bernardi. David Carboni Villalobos. Jason Chang. Shuye Chin. Kent Coggins. Landon Kahn. Samuel Wallace Cox. Peter Alfonso Cummings III. Preston Dancero. Talia Dantas. Isabella Maria Diaz Willman. Jesse Dillon. Paul H. Dombrowski. Pierce Early. Lila Jacqueline Eaton. Scout Elmore. Nisha Encarnacion. David Inslee. Kelsey Everett. Keith Richard Joseph Fonts. Gustavo Fideli. Nicole Eleni Fernandez. Arden Fryer. Linda Yasuri Fung Gagora. Antonio Garriga. Corey Gehring. Logan Geisen. Maya Gohill. Jonathan Allen Gonzalez. Shannon Brooke Gordy. Amber Gallo. Grace Catherine Hampton. Stephen Ashley Hayward. Michael Haziza. Gavin Henley. Natalie Brianne Harivo. Alexandra Ibelis Herrera. Hannah Caroline Hedinger. Griffin Nicholas Higgenfeld. Jacob Bradford Hood. Rebecca Hood. Kedzie Howe. Malin Hun Gushman. Sandra Hongzhu. Matthew Johnson. Jacqueline Marie Keppel. Shanice King. Nathan Kingsland. Casey Evan Cole. Annie Jane Krivorutsky, Wyatt Latta, Catherine Marino, Nolan Lorvik, Melissa Dawn Kikta, Isabella Lehman, Christopher B. Lepore, Benjamin Levi, Eric Lewis, Rachel E. Littlefield, Shin Liu, Nicholas Linus, Nathan Patrick Lowry, Peter Winston Lucky, Raekwon Lunkin, Reagan Elizabeth McDonald, Julia Tecano McKinnon, Ingrid McLean, Luke Bamborg, Stevon Martin, Marilyn Santiago, Meredith Riley McDade, Charlie McKinley, Lauren Meinhold, Landon Thomas Mickey, Alexandra Miller, John Michael Moore, Luis Moreno, Lauren Morris, Matthew Owen Morris Neely, Spencer Michaels, Jai Nee, Kevin Anthony Olson, Elisa Ortiz Carrasquillo, Brandon Ostfeld, Jean Wynn Peebles, Nathaniel Perez, Josiane Planas, Daniel Platt, William Reagans III, Amari Khalil Rayford, Angelina Ramola, Liam Retchell, Kaylin Christina Reynolds, Alexander Ryazanstev, Melissa Anna Maria Richardson, Tristan Jade Richardson, Brianna Rigog, Cameron Michael Riley, Elora Pham, Matias Alberto Rivas, Shalise A. Rivers, Hollis Lucille Rosenkrantz, Daniel Macadam Ryan, Emma Elizabeth Saltel, Taylor Schlickow, Carolina Sina, Hannah Siegel, Maria Fernanda Simpler, Daryl Sims, Shade Sloan, Jonathan Smiley, Dylan Joseph Smith, Gage Spangler, William Spear, Emily Srubunlu, Emmanuel Stewart Meza, Sam Swartz, Claudia Mar Swicky, Noah Calvin Taylor, Zachary Thompson, Catherine Celeste Townsend, Olivia Corinne Turlack, Alexa Turner, Stephen Paul Vetter Jr., Logan Webb, Avery Weber, Hannah Weiss, Benjamin Worth, Daryl M. Worrell, Chelsea Jade Zipper, Victoria Spring, Shayla Dane Cumberback, Tyler Charles Girding.
Now I recognize our Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Deontay Brown, for the conferral of the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor, on behalf of the world-class faculty of Florida State University, to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified. Congratulations. You may now change your tassel from right to left. And be seated. With your degree now confirmed, will the candidates please come forward so we may recognize you and congratulate you individually.
Those of you master's degrees who stayed, I would hire you in a second. Thank you. Will Dean Michael Hartline of the Herbert Wertheim College of Business please come forward? Brandon Obaba, Emily Abarca, Kielani Abasio, Annabelle Elizabeth Abdoni, Ava Irene Abrahams, Davis Abrams, Cadence Socorro Acosta, Natalia Acosta, Elizabeth Adams, McKenna Nicole Adams, Isaac Addison, Amrutha Argawal, Ava Rose Aguiar, Alexander Aguila, Caleb Aiken, Frank J. Era, Anna Lauren Akel, Nicole Akhmadieva, Faisal Alathel, Paige Catherine Albrecht, Marco Sebastian Allegret, Kamson Alevi, Andrew Alexander, Sarah Allen, Luke Allender, Logan Allison, Andrew Allman, Javier Alvarado Quintero, Kylie Alvarez, Ainsley Amendola, Leo Amoyo, Isabella Natalia Ampudia, Ryan Ananias, Haley Ancharsky, Alana Hayden Anderson, Avery Anderson, Paige Ryan Anderson, Tom Anderson, William Anderson, Mia Anderton, Sebastian Andriopoulos, Ellie Andrzejewski, Kylie Anthony, Anna Laura Anzolin, Kevin Aoun, Adam Carmel Apap Bologna, Preston Appleblatt, Luke John Arengo, Stephanie Arena, Dominique Nicole Argot, Felipe Arias, Joseph Arias, Aspen Armstrong, Gertrude Arnold, Valerie Arietta, Shrayom Arza, Samuel Grayson Ashe, Paul Ramilio Aspuru, Alexa Ann Athanasi, Tia Marie Atkinson, Chase Austin, Ain Margaret Ewad, Carson Page Babbage, Ashley Badillo Labra, Abby Baffs, Nolan Thomas Bain, Delaney Amelia Bacall, Ava Baker, Justin Baker, Ryan Baker, Talia Bacconi, Maya Ballard, Danielle Ann Barrick, Mia Barbon, Matthew Walter Baranega, Jessica Nicole Barker, Taylor Danielle Barnes, Kristen Barnwell, Matthew Barraza, Diosara Barrios Ricardes, Michael Bartolotta, Camden Basham, Sydney Basquette, Rachel Zoe Bass, Andrew Hunter Bateman, Campbell Grace Bates, Davis Bates, Jake Ballman, Ren Ballmeister, Michael Beard, Benjamin Begley, Brennan Bim, Ryan Joseph Belval, Charles Benazzi, Matthew Francis Binsavinga, slow down, Heidi Lee Bergantino, Alexander John Bergen, Alexandra Sasha Berniers, Eric Bernhardt, Riley Ann Berry, Ejin Veslia, Parker Beavis, Blake Byer, Kushi Balani, Frank Bianchini, Ruby Adele Villamoria, Sophia Binyaku, Annalise Catherine Bishop, Amelia Bissett, Jimmy Burney, Olivia Black, Varn Michael Black, Zoe Elaine Black, Tyler Blanchard, Isabella Blandon, Luke Lecha, Andre Bodison, Wyatt Bobby, Wasim Bolak, Alyssa Bonasoro, Lucas Banassi, Reese Catherine Bonfito, Madison Bonta, Faith Booth, William Nathaniel Booth, Ellie Borstroman, Jamie Bosch, Dylan Bosworth, Sam Botwinski, Tyler Booley, Jackson Scott Borland, Carly Busquet, Savannah Lee Boutwell, Wyatt Boutwell, Bobby Bowden, good name, Clea Bowker, Rowan Bowles, Delaney Ray Bowling, Jack Boyd, Cater Hamilton Mayhood Bradley, William Douglas Brady, Madison Catherine Bragg, Josiah Branch, Sophia Autumn Brandstetter, Imri Lauren Brandt Zorbales, Jade Rose Brandt, Emma Brantley, Morgan Braun, Aiden Breen, Peyton Brayfield, James H. Brill, Jonathan Brink, Ethan Robert Brooks, Ava Lenore Brown, Delaney Elizabeth Brown, Hunter Brown, Jaden Brown, Justin Wayne Brown, Kai Brown, Mia Brown, Caden Bruner, Gavin Brunson, Lindsay Bryan, Madison Bubolz, Grace Buchin, Brian Buckle, Trenton Bueller, Annabella Buenaventura, Brooklyn Bull, Rocco Guandano, Giovanna Michelle Birch, Derek Burkhart, Ashley Morgan Burke, Rachel Marie Burke, Shelby Burke, Olivia Burt, Amy Bush, Sebastian Franco Bustos, Britton Elizabeth Bird, Kyle Bird, Jaden Byrne, Jameson Lindley Byrne, Lindsay Byrne, Kiara Camano, Peter Kalo, Olivia Calandra, Sarah Valentina Calderon, Angelina Jalen Calderon, Graham Conrad Calhoun, Giovanna Caloza, Charles Calta, Christopher Michael Calvani, Winston Calvo, Gina Campagna, Ella Catherine Campbell, Christopher Carmody, Trinity Campbell, Jose Eduardo Campbell French, Daniela Alejandra Canales, Ashley Marie Carbajal, Estefania Cardinal, Ana Victoria Cardona, Juan Diego Cardona, Maria Cardona Borges, Jack Carlin, Cameron Carlton, Tiffany Yolanda Campbell, Leslie Carmona Salazar, Bryce Carpenter, Cadence Carpenter, Amber Marie Carpintero, Jillian Marie Carroll, James Brett Carter, Michael Carty Andriola, Cameron Lee Casey, Yamina Castaneda, Sophia Castillo, Max Sander Calbet, Alexa K. Caldolo, Colin Causey, Christopher Caveda, Nicholas Sketchy, Christina Cesar, Austin Chandler, Isabella Florence Chapman, Reagan Chartrand, Eric Brigham Chasen, Janet Chow, Kiara Chavez, Ana Lucia Chero, Bryce Phillips Cherry, Demetrios Chandros, Elisa Chong, Cindy Chong Huang, Nicole Ivy Christakos, Nicole Seluch, Robin Cercelli, Alexis Clark, Jordan Clark, Jaden Cleland, Caitlin Cafone, Aiden Cohen, Matthew Jason Cohen, Jacob Cohn, Hannah Colcom, Aiden Collins, Christian Collins, Madison Alyssa Collins, Thomas Collins IV, Hannah Comas, Jack Compatello, Camilla Concanon, Peyton Kahn, Luca Connor, Mackenzie Conway, Jacob Cooper, Diego Cordoga, Jack Cordoba, Julia Marie Corradine, Colin Corin, Emma James Costa, Sophia Costa, Paige Costanzo, Nicholas Coste Del Vecchio, Danny Costello, Caitlin Costigan, Parker Kenneth Couch, Stella Marie Court, Sebastian Joseph Covino, Olivia Coxon, Cassandra Lee Crabb, Ella Craghill, Alexander Crespo, Cade Cunningham Crucio, John Crittenden, Caitlin Elizabeth Cronin, Jamina Cruz, Mallory Cruzada, Dylan Murphy Comone, Mackenzie Cunningham, Sarah Curl, Elizabeth Francis Curran, Audrey Curtis, Kieran Cushion, Douglas De Palma, Sabrina Maria D'Agostino, Zachary Scott D'Alessandro, Derek Damas, Gabriela D'Amico, Joshua Calvin Dang, Mary D'Angelo, Garrett Scott Daniel, Jillian Grace Daniels, Rosetta Darajati, Georgie Datiev, Caden Shea Davidson, Blaine Davis, Colin Kennedy Davis, Connor Davis, Mark Davison Jr., Carly Dawson, Aaron Diane, Fernando Diabru Pires, Sofia Yvette de la Cruz, Diego de la Maza, Paula de Leon Diaz, Enzo Cristofaro, Ryan DeAngelis, David Scott DeCanio, Ryan Deck, Riley DeCoster, Frank DiDio, Akshaf David Deepak, Stefano DeFutis, Olivia DeForest, Brady DeGroot, William Smith, Tyler Matthew DeYoung, Leonardo Del Basso, Sophia Rose Del Pozo, Adrian Delgado, Daniela Bater Delgado, Luke Denick, Anthony Dennis Lay, Connor Densberger, Connor Reese Depew, Kyra Derato, Sophie Derricks, Brendan Paul DeSantis, Gabrielle D'Escobar, Jamisha Alexis Desir, Jordan Desi, Joshua Desverganot, Emily Dettinger, Evan Robert Duker, Cruz Dexter, Matheus Diaz, Alvaro David Diaz Contreras, Eric Diaz, Sebastian Ignacio Diaz Jimenez, Victor DeBacco, Taylor Alexandra Diblin, Joseph Ditchter, Kirsten Disk, Madeline Lyles Dixon, Zachary Dobhan, Mark Darmislav, Vincent Ramon DeCobo, Marcebo Don, Eric Donnelly, Grace Donnelly, Nicole Donnelly, Grayson Donahue, Declan Christopher Dougherty, LaShawn Douglas, Noah Douglas, Sarah Douglas, Caitlin Drabzik, Leighton Dreggers, John Dretman, Caroline Drew, Shelby Maria Drinkwater, Dakota Drown, Elijah Duckworth, Sebastian Ducruet Sanchez, Stephen Duman, Brianna Duncan, Trevor Duncan, Ella Delaney Dunham, Jessica Lynn Dunn, Mason Dunn, Anna Cristina Duran Gonzalez, Rachel Durante, Joseph West Durda, Benjamin Dyer, Conrad Zerny, Joseph James Earl, Ashley Ebner, Amalia Echeverry, Mallory Edney, Dane Edwards, Marcos Igri Martin, Natalie Iben, Luke Elian, Alyssa Ellis, Anna Ellis, Patricia Lee Elmore, Alexander Emery, Jordan Epstein, Landon Escobar, Leon Jadel Espeño Toledo, Juan Miguel Espinoza Valdez, Emily Jane Esposito, Bradley Spencer Esquenazi, Daniel Estepanin, Michael Evelyn, Meherly Exavier, Braden Exelbert, Ella Factor, Kayla Fain, Charlotte Claire Fate, Robert Falkenberg, Bobby, Lauren Feria, Colin Kavanaugh Farley, Justin Farmer, Daniel Eduardo Fasanella, Krista Faso, Lauren Faulkner, Mia Fazlagic, Amelia Fain, Daniel Ferber, Krister Furman, Gabriela Fernandez, Lucas J. Fernandez, Madison Mia Fernandez, Sofia Ferrari, Gabriel Montero Ferraz, Chad Fedor, Nicole Finch, Andrew Finfrock, Julia Fink, McKinney Lane Finley, Garrett Finnan, Isabella Fisher, Dylan Fitzsimmons, Quentin Marshall Fitton, Ava Pfizer, Megan Flanagan, Isaac Fleischer, Warwick John Floyd, William James Flynn, Taylor Folkers, Isabel Julia Ford, Brinley Foreman, Gianna Mia Faris, Caroline James Fornes, Bennett Fountain, Nicholas Frampton, Sarai Faye Francis, Dylan Frank, Lauren Franklin, Alexandra Taylor Franulovich, Austin E. Fraser, Carson Funk, Nicholas Fury, Sophia Rose Fusco, Wade Fusili, Gabriela Gallardo, Alejandro Garcia, Gabriel Garcia, Jorge Furman Garcia, Leilani Garcia, Gavin Gardella, Matthias Garrett, Martin Gary, Jolie Grace Gary, Brantley Gay, Morgan Geis, Christy Michelle Gelmine, Greta Gilambicus, William Pacifico George, Aiden Gianelli, Isabel Giarelli, Hayes Gibson, John Gideon, Gregory William Gigliotti, Mark Gilbert, Noah J. Gill, Sidney Geraldo, Tyler Gersh, Adriana Gurgi, Joanna Joka, Kaylin Glanton, Charles Kmelch, Adam Goals, Elizabeth Go, Zane Gold, Jake Gold, Carter Golden, Michael Goldenberg. Slow down a bit. You're good. Sarah Golson, Kaylee Nicole Gomez, Lillian Grace Gonda, Alexander Gonzalez, Alexander Christian Gonzalez, Damian Gonzalez, Danielle Gonzalez, Diana Gonzalez, Paige Sophia Gonzalez, Joran Good, Alex Gooden, Sawyer Gooden, Grace Patricia Goodwin, Matthew Michael Gordon, Josh Gorski, Maximilian Edward Gusrode, Paris Noel Graham, Vinay Naomi Granados, Humberto Alejandro Granja Sandino, Jacob Glenn Grant, Lily Grace Gravlin, Jack Green, Noah Greenstein, Zoe Greenwood, Jacob Kenneth Allen Greer, Peyton Grievers, Jacob Matthew Griffin, Cole Griffiths, Anders Grimm, Brandon Grimes, Seth Robert Gross, Justin Grossman, Ava Grimkowski, Adriano Guarino, Ryan Guarino, Trevor Geis, Tommy Gadice, Sean Gullidge, Emily Christine Gutierrez, Cecilia Gutman, Jake Gutman, Charles John Hackett, Nicole Hodge, Celeste Marie Hallivan, Jaslyn Audrey Hall, Sage Alexandra Hall, Zoe Alexandra Hamlin, Zachary Hammer, Taylor Morgan Hampton, Renata Hanley, Jeremiah Glenn Hanna, Amber Grace Harbeck, Andrew Mixon Harbin, Tristan Harrigan, Devin Harris, Joshua R. Harshbarger, Haley Marie Hart, Bryson Harter, Phyllis Olivia Harting, Katie Hassett, Jack Hathaway, Aaliyah Hattich, Roger Howie, Donald Honor III, Rachel Hayter, Ethan Heath, Emily Heelan, Mackenzie Heidemann, Sable Hikmator, Emma Marie Heller, Ryan Hindy, Ellis Ariana Henry, Chase Allen Hensel, Esmeralda Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez Success, Brody Hetzel, Marlena Hewitt, Mia Hicks, Taylor Hicks, Berkeley Hill, Lauren Sierra Hill, Alexander Hims, Katarina Himmel, Jillian Catherine Horde, Tristan Holcomb, Brandon Holder, Jack Hogan, Brooke Noel Holland, Michael Gage Holliday, Mary Scott Holman, Kylie Hopkins, Ellie Hobson, Lauren Renee Hopta, Kenneth Austin Hosford, Carolina Fiona Housel, Kayla Elizabeth Howard, Mason Howell, Ryan Huang, Aiden Hubble, Alec Hudson, Ava Lauren Hudson, Charlie Hudson, Zach Huffman, Luke Hughes, Tyson Humble, Claire Hutton Perez, Peter Hyun, Nicole Heyer, Juan M. Ibarra, Annabella Iglesias Gonzalez, Mark Alexander Ignas, David Igonikov, Joseph Donald Iredale, Luciana Iriarty, Angelis Ivandra Aragoyan, Angela Teresa Irwin, Daniel Isakov, Marissa Ismark, Kevin Italico, Victoria Ivanova, Nicholas Ivanette, Ainsley Oriana Jackson, Dakari Jackson, Tyler Jackson, Olivia Ann James, Andrew Kennedy Jafaris, Cole Jafaris. Back up. Chloe Lynn Jenkins, Charles Genesee, Abigail Lynn Jensen, Isabella Jimenez, Aiden Matthew Johnson, Benjamin Matthew Johnson, Morgan Elizabeth Johnson, Riley Lynn Johnson, Robert Johnson, Ariana Imani Jones, Jonathan Jordan, Garrett Russell Jorgensen, Thierry Jose, Aaron Jost, Maxwell Joy, Jake Kalin, Rylan Kalikas, Kevin Emerson Steve Kamen, Zaya Kassam, Benjamin Casse, Aiden Call, Emma Grace Kayarian, Roxana Kay, Bailey Ashlyn Kearns, Caroline Amanda Keene, Michael Andrew Keeney, Sarah Kiesel, Luke Kuiper, Ryan Keller, Emilia Rose Kelly, Nolan Thomas Kelly, Kevin Kelly, Quinn Kelly, Gabriel Kamansky, Haley Kelsey, Macy Louise Kemp, Sean Kinney, T.W. Key, Cullen Keys, Tom Joseph Cador, Leah Kawaja, Anthony Alex Key, William Kite IV, Isabel Kim, Allison King, Luke Nelson King, Robert King, Jessica Hannah Kirkpatrick, Kira Eileen Knapp, Christian Koch, Madeline Gloria Coes, Adrian Colbert, Amanda Catherine Condrath, Parker Conrath, Camilla Kostanova, Daniel Koren, Hannah Paige Kovach, Anastasia Kozak, Taylor Crane, Anna Rose Cratchville, Jensen Elizabeth Cruz, Ethan Krutchik, Victor Kunin, Utku Kurder, Catherine Kurz, Bradford Kuta, Karina Kuznicki, Caden Quayet, Zach Kaios, Peyton Summer Lacanilao, Maxon Laforge, James Leahy, Eddie Lamazares, Jack Lambert, Andrew Lamella, Nicholas Lammersfeld, Tyler Anthony Cabasa, Grace Olivia Lancelot, Hudson Lang, Ava Reese Langelo, Madeline Larkin, Anna Georgina Larea, Jasmine Laverdi, Isabella Lazaro, Brooklyn Lee, Courtney Lee, Diego Ernesto Lee Wong, Braden Leff, Emily Legerman, Jack Lennon, Haley Lent, Michael James Leonardo, Jess Lerner, Rebecca Catherine Lesko, Gavin Thomas Wayne Lutold, Amanda Levy, Zachary Robert Lewicki, Adam Lewis, Brianna Rose Lewis, Maximino McAlpine Litch, Jennifer Light, Charlotte Ann Lindgren, Hunter Jack Lipcon, Harris Lapuma, Jake Liu, Riley Lloyd, Alexandria Logue, Andrew Long, Ava Whitney Longo, Melissa Nicole Lopez, Yosiel Lopez, Vicente Andres Lopez Herrera, Gonzalo Lopez Martí Cuevas, Justin Lucipio, Tess Loris, Grace Walker Lowe, Russell Lucas, Braxton Lucero, Ethan Ludwig, Milan Ray Loco, Michaela Lane Lopinski, Sydney Lyell, Anna Lynn Corey, Gavin Anthony Linus, Brian Lane Lynchard, Carson Mesoff, Mason Krykor Makauka, Aiden McFarquhar, Alexandria McKendrick, Ian McMartin, Andrew Daniel McMillan, Cassandra Madden, Kaylee Madden, Jacqueline Madsen, Dylan James McGee, Alexandra Therese Majors, Alfred James Magnan, Milan Magnuson, Ella McGuire, Gabrielle Macris, Hannah Malik, Zachary Malone, Maxwell Mandela, Roberto Carlo Mangione Pena, Casey Marie Manning, Julia Wilhelmina Manson, Carolina Marante, Kyle Michael Marasovich, Lola Marecki, Makar Markarian, Harris William Marks, Evan Arthur Marler, Nicholas Marlowe, Sarah Marlowe, Drew Mara, Daniel Marshall, Nicholas Xavier Martin, Margaret Jane Martineau, Edwin Martinez, Jack Kenneth Martinez, Katerina Martinez, Caitlin Martz, Evan Mascagni, Jenna Masri, Logan D. Masterson, Mia Mastrandria, Marco Joseph Mastriani, Lucas Mathers, Riley McKay Mattis, Genevieve Mauney, Owen Maxwell, Parker Maxwell, Casey May, Mackenzie McAlely, Shane Jack McAnish, Ethan McCabe, Aiden McCabe, Graham McCallman, Frankie McMahon, Elliot McClintock, Danica McConnell, Grace McCatherine McConnell, Mason McCormack, Michael McCormack, Sophia Marina McCullough, Preston McDonald, Aaron McDonough, Gwyneth McGowan, Christian McKeever, Ariana McKenzie, Elise McKinley, Charlie McKinney, Devin Whitney McLean, Jacob McLean, Rachel McCann, Madison McNabb, Brody James McNulty, Addison McPherson, Lillian Drew Mealer, Andrea Maria Medina, Carlos Medina, Annika Mehta, Franz Joseph Maley, Barbara Melikova, Benjamin Melvin, Richard Mendenhall, Camilla Menendez, Luke A. Minges, Elizabeth Merkin, Andrew Mertens, Jorge Mesa III, Sophia Marie Mesa, Tegan Metnick, Kyle Meyer, Camden Michaels, Anna Maria McLeod, Julian Meal, Ryan Millen Jr., Ariana Kiefer, Audrey Lynn Miller, Brianne Miller, Brooke Diana Miller, Campbell Elaine Miller, Christina Grace Miller, Jade Miller, Morgan Miller, Romario Mills, Ashley Miner, Dylan Rose Minovich, Reese Menning, Kason William Ratcliffe Mitchell, William Mitchell, Elamar Teresa Mitchell, Julia Mixon, Patrick Mizell, Justin Harry Mahaber, Shagar Majumder, Carter Molinero, Tyler Alton Multisanti, Jackson Monek, Day Camille Mong Ortiz, Maria Victoria Monroy, Samantha Montero, Rafael Montez, Ty Calvin Moody, Briley Moore, Madison Moore, Taylor Moore, Carlos Jesus Morales, Jake Moran, Zachary Brian Moret, Danielle Delaney Morris, Tyler Morris, Sarah Molson, Adrian Moore Grela, Francesco Mosey, Philip Mujica, Abby Shea Mulhall, Riley Mulligan, Luke Molman, Ella Kate Monkwitz, Jason Berardo Munoz, Kevin Munoz, Caitlin Marie Murphy, Michael Joseph Murphy, Jack Murray, Owen Murtaugh, Hannah Sky Myers, Jessica Lauren Myers, Alexander Myron, Kevin Thomas Nadel, Mackenzie Page Najjar, William Russert Nash, Jake Navarrete, Ingrid Navarrete, Alexis Neal, Andrew Robert Neff, Bimnit Nagash, Ava Nelson, Jacob Nelson, Jenna Neslaj, Alex Ness, Grace Elizabeth Netherton, Aaliyah Newton, Riley Newton, Michael Chow Wynn, Mai Wynn, Tyler Hukwikoi Wynn, Nicole Alexandra Nielsen, Aaron Nixon, Jose Nakua, John Noguera, William Nolan, Brooke Knoll, Amelia Nordling, Ryan Norman, Aaron Ross Novak, Melanie Knoll, Eva Nunez, Yasmin Nerudin, Cameron James Nutt, Caden Nialis, Dylan O'Connor, Sanders Reed O'Kelly, Sean Thomas O'Leary, Maxwell Thomas Oakley, Justin Christopher Oates, Michael Obermeyer, Harrison Obos, Kelly O'Brien, Gavin Ryder Odenbach, Matthew Odom, Richard Ullerman, Christopher Olmert, Anna D. Olson, Emily Marie O'Mara, Riley O'Neill, Ivani Honore, Colin Opiela, Paula Orlana, Isabella Beatriz Ospina Soto, Paulo Lucia Ospino Soto, Parker Osteen, Olivia Aniston Othmer, Hannah Ott, Olivia Owens, Amanda Pabiz, Paul Pedron, John Pagter, David Alejandro Palacios, Jackson Robert Palmer, Jake Palmer, John H. Paraskevich Jr., Robert Everett Parker III, Katie Parino, Catherine Partridge, Prisha Parvani, Nathaniel Andres Pasantes, Kashvi Patel, Manav Patel, Milan Patel, Miro Patel, Ravina Patel, Rohan Patel, Tane Patel, Jacqueline Helen Patino Leon, Andrew Payton, Catherine Paul, Kyla Milan Payton, Carlos Paz Rodriguez Arosamina, Jaime Paz Rodriguez, Hayden Peacock, Michael Vincent Peevely, Evan Jane Petty, Lily Peak, Tyler Peeler, Alexander Jaden Peeve, Kyle Pennington, Anna Veronica Perez, Juliana Perez, Leandro Perez, Giannis Perk, Claire Perry, Caroline Peters, Katie Peterson, Ian Petrelli, Logan Phillips, Dylan Phipps, Henry Joseph Picard, AJ Pierzjowski, Mary Brian Coatsworth Pinkney, Carolina Beramio Pinto, Jenna Pirro, Nick Pisano, Michael Planis, Olivia Plush, Peyton Portavant, Colin Parker Poole, Connor William Pope, Matthew Portner, Andrew Prager, Connor Pretty, Brooks Price, Olivia Prieto, Luke Pruitt, Jake Pusateri, Kyla Putinate, Michelle Quee, Connor Quest, Camilla Quezada, Bailey K. Reagans, Melissa Rago, Joshua Ramsberger, Delaney Grace Rand, Nathaniel Randall, Brian Rattay, Luisa Ralton, Nicholas Rebeleto, Austin Jake Red, Emily Nicole Redderson, Aiden Reed, Adriana Reed, Julia Reed, Tyler Reese, Connor Wrights, Connor Relin, Troy Rimkus, Matthew Ray, James Reynolds, Ryan Walker Reynolds, Giovanni Rice, Cooper Richards, Scott Liam Richards, Bryant Ritchie, Taylor Kate Ring, Mariana Rianda, Ella Ristorcelli, Joseph Riviello, Anna Sophia Rizzo, Jackson Peter Roa, Jenna Lauren Roach, Jackson Roberson, Justin Lane Roberson, Alexa Roberts, Ava Robles, Alejandro Rodriguez, Alexandria Rodriguez, Alina Rodriguez, Andrea Alejandra Rodriguez, Andres F. Rodriguez, Christina Rodriguez, Gabriel Alexander Rodriguez, Isabella Rodriguez, Landon Rodriguez, Tomas Vincenti Rodriguez, Peyton Rowe, Paige Nicole Rogel, Ari Michael Rolnick, Benjamin Louis Romanok, Jack Christopher Romano, Juliet Roque, Luke Rosen, Jessica E. Rosenblum, Jordan Rosenblum, Bobby Rosenkrantz, Julia Rossi, Brandon Rothar, Sam Rothman, Gianna Rotundi, Adam Rourke, Gracie Rowe, Nolan Rubishko, Ryan J. Rudnick, Jeremy Ruiz, Grace Elizabeth Ruppel, Jordan Ruppert, Todd Broxton Rushing, Olivia Russ, Jessica Russell, Ryan Faranis Ruse, Jonathan Parker Ryan, Mark Anthony Ryan II, Jordan Ariba, Courtney Seidhoff, Andrea Nicole Saavedra, Jake Leo Sabin, Shai Sabinski, John Anthony Sack, Aliana Rose Saya, Daniel Sikowski, Kaylee Salas, Alfonso Salazar, Valentina Salazar, Matthew McFadden Salter, Mike Saltzman, Paul Savaggio, Andrew Salzman, Cecilia Alexa Sampera, Lorena Alejandra Sanchez Nunez, Jessica Sandy, Andrew Michael Sanger, Helena Olivia Santeri, Amanda Santo, Drayden Setahu, Hayema Sato Galarde, Emma Grace Scalisi, Anthony Scalisi, John Scanlon, Andrew Schatz, Savannah Schenk, Jonah Alexander Schildkraut, Timothy Schlussberg, Emily Schneider, William Schoenfeld, Haley Schoner, Matthew Joseph Schumann, Emiliana Scorpio, Brady David Scott, James Scott, Mackenzie Robert Segev, Noah Seiter, Celine Serap, Sydney Jean Sergio, Nicholas Serrano, Grant Sevening, Christian Schaefer, Julia Shahak, Chase Shannon, Rainey Lee Sharrow, Sebastian Shaw, Kendall Brooke Sheffield, Emily Claire Sheldon, Drew Anthony Shepard, Leanna Sheridan, Ty Sheriff, Aaron Sherritt, Aparita Shua, Steve Shabu, William Thomas Shields IV, Melina Shipley, Drake Ratchford Shook, Emma Marie Short, Rachel Short, Amanda Grace Schrader, Diana Sebron, Zen Su, Grace Lee Stewart, Alex Walton Civaroli, Everett Scott Simpson, Richa Singh, Ava Elizabeth Scone, Kobe Eli Slack, Charlie Slager, Thomas Slagle, Jonathan M. Slavic, Philip Theodore Slavov, Casey Slay, Gavin Smalley, Brianna Rachel Smart, Joshua Tyler Smith, Madeline Smith, Piper Smith, Sebastian Smith, Victoria Isabel Sordo, Alexandra Sosa, David Sosa, Rocio Berlin Sosa, Daniel Soto, Sari Soto, Nicholas Angel Suto, Lauren Elizabeth Spade, Austin Rory Spiegelman, Zachary James Spooner, Michael Joseph Spasato, Shay Springer, Sophia Sprinkle, Luke Sprowell, Jeannie Sincere, Casey St. John, Zoe Stalcup Lazari, Miranda Stanham, Alexa Starakov, Maggie Steelman, Ryan Steer, Benjamin Chase Steger, Jordan Stein, Alex Stevens, Chandler James Stewart, Aiden Stinkney, Christian Stoyanov, Kyle Strachey, Alexa Ray Strickland, Lane Thomas Strickland, Kelsey Strigler, Jaden Alexis Stringfellow, Cameron Grace Strode, Alicia Nicole Sugarmick, Luca Sullivan, Riley Serber, Parker Surfield, Alexa Surlis, Forrest Zvedas, Cameron Swatkins, Maddie Sue Swan, Faye McHale Swartz, Ava Sweeney, Emily Swisher, Marcos Alejandro Tamargo, Sarah Tang, Frank Tapia, Drew Taylor, Dylan Taylor, Nick Taylor, Perry Teague, Holden Tibagi, Tyler Teagarden, Sam Texera, Marcos Tejera, Joseph Teller, Peyton Terranova, Caden Terrelong, Nolan Thieler, Chase Alden Thomas, Jack Robert Thomas, Jacob Michael Thomas, Cameron Sinclair Thompson, Kendall Elizabeth Thompson, Riley Thompson, Haley Madison Tidwell, Jack Tinkler, Megan Ditzy, Alyssa Tobiasen, Caroline Ann Tollefson, Kyle Tomaselli, Teresa Tomasone, Ricky Torres Martinez, Nicholas Torillo, Zachary Salim Tuati, Matthew Touchstone, Caitlin Townsend, Colleen Tracy, Jaden Tran, Addison Tresca, Liana Trescai, Luca Tresoldi, Austin Travato, Carson Reed Troy, Ricky Truong, Gabriella Tula, Aiden Turner, Avery Turner, Catherine Wilson Turner, Ryan Turner II, Ashley Turpin, Zoe Tudor, Sebastian Ulibarri, Mallory Elise Ulrich, Bella Updegraff, Luke Urban, Grant Uri, Ethan Urso, Camille Velati, Star Valdez, Kaylee Jade Valenzuela, J. Thomas Van Riege, Caden Crew Vandermeulen, Elizabeth Van Lendingham, Ella Van Steenberge, Erica Vargas, Roberto Vargas, Madison Angeline Vasquez, Peyton Vasquez, Barbara Villa D. Rovere, Jacob Velez, Sophia Isabella Velton, Andrew Vineyard, Robert Venom, Nikita Verba, Richard Victor, Jacob Vila, Sebastian Vargas, Roberto Villalobos Molina, Evangelina Villanestre, Noah Vinson, Anna Alexandra Vismantis, Liliana Viscano, Jocelyn Vo, Ty Vollick, Brantley Voth, Joshua Wager, Nicholas Waite, Sophia Nicole Wakeman, Caroline Waldron, William Walker, Daniel Wallace, Ethan Wallace, Evangelina Wallace, Devin Walter, Hannah Grace Walton, Oliver Wang, Jackson Wortgow, Natalie Marie Watkins, Aiden Patrick Watson, Emma Grace Watts, Kylie Weaver, Jack Weber, James Weber, Tori Wegner, Ryan Weinberg, Kylie Weiser, Kareem Weiss, Matthew Wyson, William Taylor Wells IV, Jeremiah West, Daniel White, Sydney Marie White, Eli Whitehouse, Jason Lee Whitson, Kylie Whitaker, hi, Lily Randall Whittington, Robert Woolley, Samuel Judson Horton, Amanda Rose Wiboon, Hannah Marie Widunas, Chloe Wiggs, Chase Stephen Williams, Nolan Williams, Tiffany Ann Williams, Zion Williams, Emily Grace Wilson, Maximilian Wilson, Aiden Wingert, Abigail Witt, Jacob Sheely Witt, Tanner Wolfman, Sierra Wolf, Nicholas Warden, Sydney Warline, Ethan Warswick, Lawson Wright, Sarah Rizanewski, Micah Yam, Stephen Yarish, Braden Yato, Emily Yin, William Inestroza, Taylor Nicole Yoder, Christopher R. York, Ian Andrew York, Colin Young, Sarah Evelyn Young, Tierney Marie Islonia, Jordan Yan, Andrew Urick, Zoe Zacharias, Jillian May Zach, Afra Zobji Zayed, Caroline Zamek, Arcelia Juliana Zamudio, Connor Douglas Zaragoza, Ali Taylor Zuckowitz, Daniel Zhang, Enchi Zheng, Gabrielle Sophia Ziegenhurt, take care, bud, Jack Joseph Zickman, Aiden Zimmerman, Mackenzie Zimieski, Jacob Zvi, Quentin Michael Rotella, Shivam Payush Patel, Diego Beecher, Mason Ryan Dillard, Macy L. Johnson, Grace Denig, William Andres Diaz, Caitlin Grace Zottoli, Carissa Shea Utgard, Aiden Venziel, Owen Andrew Chapman, Zachary Roland Adriani, Zachary John Kempfer, Logan Bradley Ivy, Hayden Metcalf, Sophia Roosley, Kristen Nicole Peavy, Nathan Daniel Cavanaugh, Sebastian Jagelevich, Bruno Berlenga Del Nero, Reneri Calix, Reed Mauser, Jared Ethan Kersner, AJ Jason Casella, Zachary Joseph Cody, Brian Thomas Dunlop, Taylor Brian Williamson, Joseph G. Viacava, Robert Joseph Marsden, Dave Mehajan, Henry Thomas Miller, Simone Ann Marie Smith, Jason Allen Britton, Michael Alexander Belady, Yana Sophia Brill, Jacob Spencer Brinzel, Jack Charles Peeler, Walker Lee Killen, James G. Giannakouros, Joseph Philip Edelman, Geronimo Quintero, Emma E. Coffin, Bennett Sean Roberts, Nicholas Andre Service, Ashlyn Grace Isabella Mills, Zachary Robert Gridley, Viraj Jignesh Amin, Sebastian Camille Nimi, Jorge Antonio Perez Lacayo, Daniel Fuentes, Isabella Weinstein, Stone Wesley Boss, James Patrick Fuller, Kenidri Ratsimba, David James Siebert, Alejandro A. Cerecido, Samuel Grayson Mooney, Gustavo Eduardo Arosamina, Luis Eduardo Von Chong Lee, Samuel John Kodak, Brian Jerome Halloran, Brandon Michael Kessar, Eduardo Alberto Alvarado, Dustin Pavel Walinski, Charles Xavier Daly, Seth Nicholas Stark, Araman Nitkin Deshmukh, Lucas Sergio Fernandez, Kevin William Bredinger, David Elijah Schwartz, Tessa Hardy, Steele Bradley Shoup, Lance Lewis Downs, John Conrad Hostetler, Valerie Marie Richardson, Mia Devendorf, Cesar Andres Lago, David Joseph LaRussa, Siddharth Shadhil Kalatil, Eric Jordan Alvarez, Kate Elizabeth Donnelly, Bryce Patterson, Bryce Ryan Myers, William Carter Garvey, Santiago Arturo Carbone, Ty Alexander Rogan, Arthur Maxim Midlick, Caden Thomas Emma, William James Ackenhausen, Luke James Jacoby, and Ian Siebert.
Congratulations to you all. We are pleased to welcome you as alumni of the Florida State University. If you have multiple degrees, thank you so much. I want you to know that your president's right hand survived the business school. Barely. It's not happy right now. Listen, thank you in all seriousness. As you leave Florida State, I want you to always remember that this is your home. Stay in touch with us. Always remember, anywhere you go, you're likely to run into Seminole. There are over 420,000 Seminoles out there. So, and I encourage you to use the network that you have to help each other, because it's a pretty large network, and it's such a great place, and people really want to help each other. So we know that that's part of our brand and part of our secret sauce. So thank you for that, and we look forward to seeing everything that it can do for us. Thank you for making the university better by being here. Thank you for making the university fun. We consistently rank 1 or 2 in student experience, and I'm not the one that creates the student experience. You create your own student experience to some degree. We try not to stay too much in your way, but we really appreciate everything that you do and the culture that we have here at Florida State University. It's really special. On this occasion, though, it is appropriate for us to recognize that for most graduates, this day would not be possible without the assistance and support of their parents, spouses, other members of their family and friends. Graduates, please stand, look for your family and loved ones in the audience, and salute them with your applause. Thank you. I want to thank you all for being here this evening. I also want to thank those who put on the ceremonies. It's a lot of work. I want to particularly would ask you if you could just give a round of applause to those who put on these ceremonies. I want to thank Provost Jim Clark for the weather this afternoon. Good job, Jim. Since you're new to academics, everybody in academics knows the provost is in charge of the weather, so he did a good job this afternoon. This morning, it's a different issue, but appreciate that. We're going to end the ceremonies, as we always do, by singing the hymn to the Garden of Gold and the recessional. The recession will be led by the platform party. The words to the hymn to the Garden of Gold are on the screens above. Please rise.
Here's a hymn to the garnet and the gold, ringing to the
My bad on that last one. Fights on, fights on.
We need to bring the fight song and the war chant sooner so that we get that stadium pulse.
Dude, we should instead of them marching.